Just a quick note before the video starts, and I hope you enjoy it. I am aware of a few quality issues sort of thing in this video. Like I say, it's all a learning curve to me, doing all this stuff. So I am aware of them, but I'm a one take sort of a guy. I like to keep my videos organic and as natural as possible, so I'm not going to re-film stuff just to make it look better, because I think that takes away from what I'm trying to do. So anyway, I know you'll still enjoy. Hey up, my name's Jamie and we're back with another little walk. It's not going to take us long to get there today because we're already here, and surprisingly I didn't get stuck behind a bus. Now, I didn't sleep very well last night, so I thought we'll just do a quick walk around here down by the Hebble Brook river, and I thought we'd do that because it is literally right on my doorstep. So yeah, that's the start. Well, that's not the start, that's probably not even the middle of the Hebble Brook River. I would just like to say a very big thank you to someone who has supported me and my channel for a very, very long time, and I'm actually using a new camera, so I'm hoping that the footage is awesome, which I'm sure it will be, because why wouldn't it be? I'm stood in the middle of the frame. So yeah, thank you, Mum. Now, it's quite strange really, because I'm from Halifax, and I was born in Halifax, but I actually grew up in Shetland. Now, in the summer holidays, I used to come down here, and we all used to get together, my little gaggle of friends, and we used to come down and we used to play in this stream, not river, that's it. Jesus, I said Hebble Brook River, that's not a river, is it? It's definitely a stream. Yeah, it's quite funny because we used to actually spend ages down here and damming the river up and making tree swings, all sorts of stuff. It has actually changed quite a lot since then, surprisingly. So I'll show you another few things on the way. But sometimes it's quite shocking what natural beauty is actually on your doorstep. So if you live somewhere outside of a city, even though there is beauty in a city, but there's not really much natural beauty in a city. So if you live on the outskirts or in a place like Halifax or Mixenden, you know, get outside, have a go and have a look around, because you never know what you might find. You know, this little place here has always fascinated me really. I've always loved it. I love the sound of the water, it's very therapeutic, and all this is, yeah, it's right on my doorstep. It is a tad overgrown at the minute, but I mean, we've had this summer, it hasn't been the hottest for the longest, but it's been ideal growing weather, because if it's not raining, it's scorching hot. So yeah. my apologies there. If it video skipped a tiny bit, I pressed the wrong button on the little clicker. So yeah, this is just a really short video for today. It's not over quite yet, and I've just walked through a spider web. It's a short one for today because I haven't got a lot of time before I need to go to work. But tomorrow I have a plan. I don't know if this plan will work to its full fruition or not, but there's a reason why I wanted to show you the Hebble Brook. Now back in the day there used to be a mill in Mixenden, just like there is in every part of Halifax, and this stream used to power the mill basically. It had one of them big old wooden wheels outside of it. So I thought I'd just come and show you this part of it today, because tomorrow I may have a good few hours to myself. My wife and my daughters are going to the cinema to go see a movie that I really don't particularly care to see, chick flick. So I might pack up some stuff, make sure I've got some extra batteries, which I do now, and we might follow the Hebble Brook from Mixenden down to the Stod Fold. Now the Stod Fold's at Dean Clough. That'll probably be just over 2 miles away, and I believe you can follow the stream all the way down to Dean Clough and further if you chose. So we might give that a go tomorrow, see what the weather's like. Hopefully it's like this, that would be perfect. And if I'm not too hungover, which I shouldn't be. And then so yeah, interesting fact, this big rock here, that big rock there, you can't really see it in all its beauty now because it's slightly overgrown. But me and my wife, or now my wife, and our friends, when I used to come down here at summer holidays, like I said, we used to play on that rock. And at the time that rock seemed humongous. We used to dare each other to jump off the side of it there, because at the time it seemed like a cliff. Doesn't look that big now, does it? But I have noticed in Mixenden as well, they have been doing some stuff to kind of improve the area. Maybe not aesthetically at the minute, but they are these interesting little signposts that are popping up all over the place. So that might be worth exploring a little bit more. And my God, it's nice going out for a walk in the morning. You see, it's Friday now. No, it's not. Friday was yesterday. It's Saturday. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So that's nice. I did the video yesterday when we walked around Mixenden Reservoir. Now, all these videos, these walking videos, they're not going to be just in Mixenden or centred around Mixenden. It's just at the minute I'm trying to sort of start in a small circle, and then I'll branch out after that. The first one that I did was around Savile Park. That was good. And then yeah, the Mixenden Reservoir one. Speaking of which, there we go. Hope you can read that. 166 million gallons. You see, you've learnt more from 2 seconds looking at that little thing than you did my whole video yesterday. Another interesting fact. So yeah, really, there's not really much to see down here. You can go further on up that way and follow the stream that way, but I'm not going to do that today. because there's something that I want to see here, which they've been working on. Hopefully that wind doesn't kick up like it did yesterday. Now this here used to be a bowling green. It was one of the most amazing bowling clubs ever. Look at that, 1979. Yeah, so this used to be a bowling green. Now, when we used to come down here as kids, again, we used to get absolutely yelled at if we stood on the grass. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's a bit heartbreaking in a way, really, to see it like this. But it's been like this for that long. It's, you know, there's not what you can do about it now. There used to be a pavilion house there. That's all been knocked down, obviously. And you can see the remnants of a basketball court. There was a tennis court there. And it was just a really fun place to go. Really was. So yeah, there's these little markers that are stuffed out everywhere. Now I wanted to come and see this bit this morning because I haven't been here yet. I've heard about what they've been doing, but I haven't actually come to have a look myself, so I thought we'd come and have a nose poke. But it appears that my SD card is almost full. How typical is that? So I might have to just speed it up a little bit. I did think maybe filming at 4K was a bit overly. And you know what? I just completely told you a lie. One day I'll figure out how to not be such a noob. The SD card is nowhere near full. The time that I was looking at was ticking up, not down. So that obviously means, yep, that's time I've been filming, not how much time I've got left. I tell you. So I'm not going to stay too long on them thingies, on them little posts. If you are interested in what they are, then you can always just pause the video and have a little read at your leisure. Now this used to be an amazing place as well. That little hill there, it looks tiny now. When we were kids, it seemed humongous. I remember stealing my grandma's dinner trays and sliding down it. That was great. Now, there's a lot of my family that live here in the village. I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to say where, just in case this video goes super viral. And I don't want to dox anybody's information. There's a nice smell of freshly laid tarmac. I love that smell. So yeah, if the footage is a bit wonky and whatnot, my apologies. It's the first time I'm using this camera, so I need to kind of figure out, you know, how to where to hold it, all that lot of stuff. So yeah, this is the adventure playground, or as the Addy, as it's more lovingly known in Mixenden. Now this used to be, have I missed any of them signs? No, there's another one. There we go. Mixenden Board School. Now we said about the ash green upper site yesterday. So yeah, apparently this is all part of that. You can learn something new every day. There used to be a zip line there. Used to be. This used to be kept nice by the local farmer. Down here, I've actually flown a drone around here with my daughter Chloe, and it got stuck in that tree. It's not there now though, luckily we managed to get it out. And so yeah, this is the front of the, you can see, the addy. We used to also play there when we were kids. They used to put on shows. They had video game machines in a little hut at the back. Yeah, there was all sorts. It's crazy to think of it now. Oh, how time flies. So yeah, then we can go down the back here. Slippy Lane. Now that is actually quite interesting, that, because you can follow Slippy Lane if you know the route that it goes before it all got covered up by modern day roads and everything. If you know the route, you can follow it for absolute miles. There's original cobblestones here. Just think, if that signpost there said it was all done in 1877, imagine how many people have walked on here. Horses, all that lot. Quite interesting. Love all these wildflowers that are everywhere. That smell reminds me of summer. Don't much care for these ones though. Stingy nettles. Don't like them. So yeah, like I say, it's just a little quick one today. I do like to keep the videos around 20 minutes long, because to be honest, the scenery the scenery is interesting and nice. I'm not really, so it might put folk off seeing my mug too much on video. So I do like to keep them about 20 minutes long, but I do like to be interactive with the videos too. And interaction is very important. So on that note, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment before, get some nice interaction. I thought that was pretty well swishily done, that. Not bad at all, eh? Them old concrete panel fencing things are deadly. You might have seen some videos of folk kicking them. Don't even look for them if you haven't, because they're awful. You can imagine what happens. Now yeah, so we went the bottom way down here. Jumples Mill, there we go. We'll go back up this way a little bit, because we skipped this little bit out, but then you'll see where we joined the path. Sorry, I was just checking the time. I wouldn't want to be late for work, would I? Good enough though, because we've still got hour and a half or something before we go to work. So I'm going to go back home in a second. Like I say, it doesn't take long to get there, because this is literally all on my doorstep. Well, maybe not on the doorstep, but it's very close. Here's another sign. Now that's my type of thing. So yeah, thinking tomorrow we might do that. We might follow the stream. Sorry, we might follow the stream, or I do have another walk that I'd like to do, but I'm thinking for tomorrow that might be a bit sort of overly adventurous, because I don't really want to have to leave too early when everybody's still at home. And so we might just walk down to Halifax, depending. There's supposed to be some peaceful protests in Halifax this afternoon, and we all know how they turn out sometimes, so we'll have to just see about that, won't we? So yeah, we're pretty much back roughly where we started. Roughly. So like I said, I like to keep the videos about 20 minutes long, and I thought that this one here would be about 5 minutes, and it appears we're just coming up for around about 20 minutes, so that's not too bad, is it? That pipe was recently had some work done to it, and there must have been a family of water voles or something that was living in it or around it, because when they did that there was a lot of rodents running around everywhere, which was much to my cat's delight, I can tell you that. And in the winter, well, all the time really, but especially in the winter, they're a bit more easier to spot, but you get some deer running through all these fields up here, which are really nice to see. I saw one winter it was snowing and there was a family of deer in that field up there, and it was just like a Christmas card, perfect photo picture. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a nice little walk. It's nice if you've got some dogs or something. The walk itself, fairly easy to do. Everything's flat. Some bits get a little bit thin at times, but you won't have any problems. And then we go stone bridge. There used to be sides on it, but there isn't anymore. And now, yeah, I mean, it is literally just one huge slab of stone, and you can see over the hundreds of years how it's divoted in the middle, which is kind of good. Another interesting fact, I fell off that once when I'd had a few too many shandies. This is another place I said about the Ogden, where the water comes out into the reservoir from the hills. I'll take you back up there in the winter when it's been absolutely howling. I'll do the same for here, because at the minute, I'll get a shot of this, at the minute it's extremely peaceful, but this little stream, it doesn't half get violent. It really does when it gets going. And so yeah, and then we're back out to reality. And it pokes out that way. We used to dare each other to walk underneath that bridge. And so yeah, that's about it for today. That's a nice thing. So, righty. Well, my name's Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire Walker. Don't forget to subscribe, drop me a comment, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm out. Peace.